Supreme Master Ching Hai thankfully present Wombat Rescue and Sleepy Burrows Wombat Sanctuary the Shining World Caring Award plus $15,000 each, with heartfelt love, praises and gratitude. May all involved be forever blessed by God's grace. Shining World Caring Award recipients. Kind-hearted efforts creating loving havens for wombats. Part 1 of 2. Continue watching to learn more.
Blessed viewers, we are so delighted to have you with us today on Shining World Awards. I'm Andrew. Have you ever heard of Montserrat, a British overseas territory in the Caribbean? Known as the Emerald Isle, the unique people of Montserrat are proud of their deep connection with the Irish tradition, and they are more than elated to welcome you to their homeland. Everywhere in the world, we can observe and be touched by acts of kindness. People from all walks of life, faiths, and cultures extend themselves beyond the call of duty to help others unconditionally. Even loving, caring animals also contribute in this noble category. Through their noble deeds, humanity as a whole is elevated. To commend virtuous actions and encourage more people to be inspired by their examples, Supreme Master Ching Hai has lovingly created a series of awards, including the Shining World Leadership Award, Shining World Compassion Award, Shining World Hero and Heroine Awards, Shining World Honesty Award, Shining World Protection Award, Shining World Intelligence Award, and Shining World Invention Award, etc. etc. These awards are to recognize some of the most exemplary, generous, caring, and courageous people who walk amongst us, as well as heroic, beautiful animal co-inhabitants whose acts are worthy of praise and gratitude. This two-part Shining World Caring Award program features compassionate and energetic Donna Stepan and Yolandi Vermaak, who founded Sleepy Burrows Wombat Sanctuary and Wombat Rescue respectively to help wombats, the beloved yet vulnerable marsupial of Australia. Through their loving actions, these two beautiful women have set inspiring examples of making our planet a caring home again for non-human animals at risk. Sleepy Burrows Wombat Sanctuary was founded in 2004 and is dedicated in helping injured, orphaned and traumatized wombats. Each year, more than 300 wombats in need of urgent care are brought to the sanctuary in rural New South Wales, where Ms. Stepan works more than 18 hours a day nurturing up to several dozen rescued wombats.
The sanctuary was created through a negative event which I've managed to turn into a positive. I witnessed a wombat being intentionally killed one evening for fun. I had heard that it happened in this country, but to actually see it yourself is confronting. I sat with that animal not knowing where to go, what to do, and it died with me. That's something you never forget. It just lit a fire. I wanted to make a difference, and I wanted to make a proper difference, to also leave something when I do die, something that other people can continue. I suppose in a perfect world, there should be none at the sanctuary. But those 43 are safe. They're being looked after. They will be returned to the wild. You have wombats that come to the sanctuary who don't make it, but where they pass, they are safe, they warm, they loved. No day is ever the same. You can't plan. It starts 5 a.m. in the morning and it runs full on until anything 11 till midnight. If any calls come in during the night, those have to be dealt with as well. It's funny how if you're having a bad day, a new little wombat will come in that needs your attention, that needs your positivity, and you just keep going.
Adorable by look, wombats are solitary territorial animals by nature. Donna and her team make every effort to prepare the rescued wombats to be eventually released into suitable areas in nature. Since its founding day, the sanctuary has successfully rehabilitated more than 700 wombats. For those wombats that would have difficulty surviving in the wild, the sanctuary provides a safe, permanent home.
We have creche. We have Wombat Primary School number 1 and 2, which is for toddlers, badly behaving toddlers. And then once they start to thrive in that area, they move up into Wombat High School and they graduate into Wombat University. And I would imagine honours, your honours degree would be the soft release area, where that's their final stage before they get released. I have 3 very dedicated, beautiful volunteers that come regularly as needed. They're incredible.
In 2017, Donna Stepan received the prestigious Medal of the Order of Australia for her selfless service to the welfare of one of the nation's most adored animals. She plans to do more, such as building a hospital to further protect wombats from life-threatening conditions. For Donna's untiring dedication for the care of the precious wombats, our beneficent Supreme Master Ching Hai thankfully presents Sleepy Burrows Wombat Sanctuary the Shining World Caring Award, plus $15,000 with heartfelt love, praises, and gratitude.
Dear Donna, it is with great admiration and gratitude that we present to Sleepy Burrows Wombat Sanctuary the Shining World Caring Award for saving one of Australia's most beloved and iconic marsupials.
This award is presented in recognition of your tireless efforts in rescuing and rehabilitating these shy and vulnerable creatures and preparing for their release back to the wild. Your unconditional love heralds a new era of empathy, making our world a kinder home for all. You founded Sleepy Burrows Wombat Sanctuary in 2004 out of a noble desire to do more for wombats and to safeguard the species.
Australia's largest bare-nosed wombat sanctuary, Sleepy Burrows is a place where wombats dominate and humans accommodate, highlighting the selfless dedication underpinning your calling. Your 18 to 20-hour days, caring for up to 75 distressed furry friends, reflect the love and commitment that saw you recognised with the Medal of the Order of Australia in 2017 for services to animal welfare. A carer for about 20 years across 2 continents, it was after witnessing a horrific scene involving cruelty that you decided to become a torchbearer for wombats. Sleepy Burrows not only saves animal lives, but also serves the community by educating groups about conservation, empathy, and the importance of protecting our biodiversity by living in harmony and sustainably. For your untiring, selfless commitment, for being a wombat warrior passionately campaigning for animal justice, And for your benevolence and wisdom, with much appreciation, we praise the great compassionate deeds of Sleepy Burrows Wombat Sanctuary and its saintly founder, Donna Stepan, OAM. May heaven forever smile on you and all involved. With great honour, love and blessings in God's grace, Supreme Master Ching Hai.
Thank you so much. I can honestly say I've never had a letter like this before.
In recognition of selfless commitment and loving concern, creating a safe and protective haven for our beloved marsupials. In deep, heartfelt gratitude for your noble, caring services to vulnerable wildlife and for nurturing a kinder world. Donna, in addition, Supreme Master Ching Hai also has a humble contribution of $15,000 to help you with your noble endeavours.
Thank you so much. Well, it's allowed us to be able to finish the Wombat Hospital Studio, which we've been raising funds for close to 2 years. That is invaluable to the sanctuary. And after 15 years, it's now a reality. So thank you so much.
Supreme Master Ching Hai is deeply grateful to the beloved God for all the financial help, comfort and support to the afflicted and needy and/or any good cause over the years as a humble vessel for His compassion and love toward His precious children. We are so touched by your love in action for our adorable animal friends Sleepy Burrows Wombat Sanctuary. May our precious wombats thrive in the kinder world created by people like Donna Stepan and her wonderful family of volunteers.
In the previous Shining World Awards show, we featured Sleepy Burrows Wombat Sanctuary, founded by Ms. Donna Stepan, which provides veterinary care for hundreds of wombats each year in Australia. Today, we will learn about another great woman who dedicates her life to these cute marsupial friends.
If I look at wombats, to me they are absolutely an iconic animal. This is the only place on earth where you can find this beautiful animal. We should really protect them.
Yolandi Vermaak used to volunteer at Sleepy Burrows Wombat Sanctuary at New South Wales, Australia, where she was part of a good team working with the sanctuary's founder, Donna Stepan, a Shining World Caring Award recipient who we met earlier during the show. However, wanting to do more, Yolandi founded Wombat Rescue in 2018 and began to drive to habitat areas searching for injured and orphaned wombats to rescue them. She also started a campaign of eradicating mange, a life-threatening infection for wombats. Her heart's passion of rescuing and protecting the beloved marsupial has turned into her life's mission ever since.
I came to this country 7 years ago with my family, and before that I've never seen a wombat. I didn't know they existed in this beautiful country, but when I held that little wombat, I knew that this was a love story that started. I fell in love. So I volunteered at the Sleepy Burrows Sanctuary, starting to learn about wombats, but I soon realized that there's more out there. There's so much out there. I started doing rescue work, and then I stumbled onto the whole issue of mange, which I also didn't know existed. Rescue is really important. It's about 30% of what I do, but mange treatment is really where the need is the greatest. Usually when wombat activity and human activity overlap, that's when the accidents happen. So my work in doing rescue would be early morning, starting from 2 to 3 a.m, leaving the house, and then I just venture into New South Wales usually. There are specific areas that I do travel, just basically traveling every road, seeing if I can find wombats, and I usually find a couple that's been hit during the night. I need to rescue them. I need to make sure that if they're still alive, that they are taken care of, or if there's a little Pinky or Joey that's still alive, that they need to be rescued.
And off we'll go in the dark We'll have our torches at hand and we'll set out to a destination that a member of public has given her the address, and then we'll search and search and search and search until we find that wombat. Yolandi doesn't never give up until she has found the little critters.
So there's many different areas that we're able to support the wombats indirectly. For example, changing legislation so that there's the same sort of protections and supports to native animals as there is for domestic animals. Also in terms of education, being able to educate the next generation, but also the general public.
One message that I'm quite keen to spread worldwide and specifically in Australia is that mange is terminal in wombats. And the only way for them to survive is if we provide treatment. If we don't, they have a mortality rate of 100%. It's vital that we do these programs because we are basically racing against the clock. Once they contract mange, it's, depending on the season, anywhere between 6 to 9 months before they die.
Wombat Rescue started an extensive mange eradication program in late 2018. It adopted a new regime of intensive treatment by installing the medicine device burrow-flap at entrances of the burrows. Wombat Rescue also worked hard to enter into dialogue with the legislator and to spread the word into communities.
So I started in the south of Canberra, called the Gurgong Southern Reserve, where in the end the program extended to 160 burrows, and that covered about 80 wombats, which was quite big. And I think the amount of volunteers I needed to conduct that program was between 10 and 15 every week. So my volunteers would meet me every Sunday morning at 8 or 9 o'clock. We would go into the reserve and we had about 3 hours that we serviced the burrow flaps, repaired them because wombats do damage them, refilled all the caps with medicine, making sure that all the equipment is still in place, and then doing documentation of everything we've done. And this went on for about 18 months. We are now in monitoring phase.
For such a noble life-keeping service, our beneficent Supreme Master Ching Hai thankfully present Wombat Rescue the Shining World Caring Award plus $15,000 financial gift.
Dear Yolandi, it is with great admiration and gratitude that we present to Wombat Rescue the Shining World Caring Award for your loving dedication and tireless efforts to care for these iconic marsupials. The award is presented in recognition of your caring spirit, driving vast distances between dusk and dawn to save and rehabilitate distressed wombats until they can be released back into the wild. Your unconditional love heralds a new era of empathy, making our world a kinder home for all. You founded Wombat Rescue in 2018 out of a noble desire to do more to safeguard this emblematic yet vulnerable species. Long ago, you fell in love with the furry bundles of joy, then became a volunteer, and wanting to do more, founded the Rescue Mission. Your calling in life was discovered, and an angel of mercy was born. The hours are long, the distance is vast, yet the satisfaction you derive from saving these precious innocent animals compels you to continue. In addition to constant rescue efforts, you conduct an outreach program for young adults and children that advocates conservation, raises awareness of the threatened state of the bare-nosed wombat, and educates about ways that we can save these beautiful beings. Every animal has a story to tell, every rescue is unique with its own reward, and every day your dream of establishing a haven becomes closer. For your selfless commitment and courage, for your positive never give up attitude, and for your benevolence and warm-hearted concern, with high esteem we salute the great compassionate deeds of Wombat Rescue and its saintly founder, Yolandi Vermaak. May heaven forever smile on you and all involved. With great honour, love and blessings, in God's grace, Supreme Master Ching Hai.
Thank you so much. This is such a beautiful letter. When I received your email the first time, I was in the Blue Mountains searching for a very sick wombat. It was cold, it was miserable, we couldn't find the wombat. I thought, this is not real. How does this person, Supreme Master Ching Hai, know about me and the work we do? And it's just, I felt so humbled and so honored.
In recognition of loving devotion and tireless rescue efforts, saving countless precious animal lives, inspiring community awareness and empathy, in deep, heartfelt gratitude for your noble, caring services to vulnerable wildlife and for nurturing a kinder world.
In her letter to Supreme Master Ching Hai, Yolandi wrote, "I was simply blown away by the recognition and generosity of this donation. From all the wombats in Australia and from me at Wombat Rescue, thank you from the bottom of our hearts." Supreme Master Ching Hai is deeply grateful to the beloved God for all the financial help, comfort, and support to the afflicted and needy and/or any good cause over the years as a humble vessel for Hare's compassion and love toward Hare's precious children. Our heartfelt thanks to you, Yolandi Vermaak, and all the volunteers of Wombat Rescue. Your kindness has brightened up the life of our treasured wombat friends. May divine love forever shine upon you and your loved ones. For detailed information about Wombat Rescue, please visit wombatrescue.com.au. Supportive viewers, we hope you have enjoyed today's show. Up next is Be Wise and Have Peace in Your Country, Part 2 of 3 on Between Master and Disciples, right after noteworthy news. We pray that a kinder world for all beings will soon be realized. Vegan, because we don't want murderers' karma.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule and suprememastertv.com/SWA.
Nos programmes offrent plusieurs langues. Veuillez visiter suprememastertv.com/schedule et suprememastertv.com/SWA.
Nuestros programas ofrecen varios idiomas. Visiten suprememastertv.com/schedule y suprememastertv.com/SWA.
Unsere Sendungen bieten viele Sprachen. Gehen Sie auf suprememastertv.com/schedule und suprememastertv.com/SWA.